Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you well. What's your name?
Cool. I'm Richard. What's yours?
Richard, my name is Steven, and where do you live?
I live in Brazil. What about you,
Hmm.
Stephen?
Yeah, I currently live in South Korea.
South Korea. Cool. Uh,
Yes,
I
yes.
saw in your profile that you were born in South Korea, but when you
Mm-hmm.
were about 10 years old, you moved to
Mm.
Canada, right? Is that right?
Yes, moved to Canada. Yes, with my whole
Cool.
family, we moved to Canada. Yes.
That's awesome. I have a question for
Yes.
you. What was it like to go to Canada when you were 10 years old and to learn how to
Mm.
speak English? Did you already know how to speak English when you went there?
Mm. When I went there, no, I only knew, I think, like only the basics, maybe like alphabets, some simple phrases, maybe. I think.
Um,
Yeah, I didn't know much English when I was there. So, but yeah, no. But so there, I learned English over the course of elementary and middle school years,
I see.
and yeah, they were. Yeah, that's how I learned English overall. I think it took me around 2 or 3 years to learn them.
I see. That's awesome.
Yes,
Especially because
yes.
when we are,
Mm,
kids, they learn English very fast, and that's so interesting when you take part in a school.
mm,
It allows people to learn English quickly. That's so awesome.
mm.
I've been studying
Yes.
English for over 3 years, and I
Mm,
have been putting a lot of time into it because I
mm,
love it,
mm,
and I
mm,
love to speak English really well.
mm. How long have you been studying?
It's been 3 years
3
overall.
years
Three
overall.
years,
Only
yeah.
in Brazil, or?
Only in Brazil. I started
Mm,
studying when I was 21 years old,
mm,
and I started studying a private English school,
mm,
but I realized I wanted something more practical. You know what I mean? So
mm,
I left my private English
mm,
school, and then
mm,
I decided to subscribe here on Cambly, and I'm
mm,
pretty sure I have made the best choice because Cambly has been helping me so much to improve English. And I love talking to
mm.
people. I think that's the best way to speak and to develop our skills. Do you think so?
Yeah, definitely. Of course. At the private school, they didn't teach you a lot of conversation.
Yeah, they didn't. Actually, we had in the book a few questions to talk to
Mm,
our, classmates.
mm,
However, as we only had 2 hours to study English, we had to rush into things, so we didn't, had the best benefits of it.
mm,
And when I found out Cambly, I was like, "That's awesome! It's a great app." I was scared in the beginning to speak with native speaker,
yeah.
but I have been, because I was a little bit shy in the beginning here on
Mm,
Cambly, but eventually I started, losing up and talking to people even more, and right now I can express myself confidently.
definitely, definitely. Yeah, once you get used to talking, I think, yeah, it's pretty. You improve pretty quickly once you get used to, right, talking to like the native speakers on Cambly, right?
Yeah, and I haven't seen you here on Cambly before. Are you new here?
Mm. I've been here quite a bit. Not too long. I just started like this January, around this
Ah,
January.
okay. I
Yeah,
see.
but but yeah, I've been away for a little a month or two because I had an exam. So but
Mm,
yeah, I've been here quite a while for now. I think
awesome. Awesome. And
there.
could you please tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. So I lived in Korea for 10 years before moving back to Canada. So I was 10 years
Right.
old when our family moved to Canada,
Okay.
and then we lived there from 2001 to 2010. Yes,
Oh, I see.
2010. Yeah, so through that time, our family moved there because they wanted to experience the life outside of their own national country, and
Oh, I see.
also they wanted to give me a better education with it. So yeah, that's why we moved out, and we would have lived there if we had gotten the
The
permanent
visa?
residentship.
Uh,
Yeah, the green
okay.
card, but
Green card.
we yeah, but we couldn't, so we had to come back after living there for 10 years.
I see. I see. But
Yes.
you all could enjoy the country and learn English, how to speak fluently. So
Hmm.
you guys had a lot of benefits, right? Living there.
Had lots of benefits, right? There,
Cool.
yeah,
And I'd like
yeah.
to go to South Korea one day. I'd like to go to
Mm.
Seoul.
Mm.
Have you ever been to Seoul? The capital, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I live right next to. I live next to the city that's right next to Seoul, called Incheon, and yeah, I've been to Seoul quite a bit. Yeah,
Mm,
it's a good city. It's a it's a big city, right? And yeah, what can I say?
I was going
Yeah,
to ask you.
yeah.
Go ahead. I was going to ask you. You know, when I go to Seoul, what do you recommend me to do?
Oh, because a lot of food, right? Uh, we Koreans have a lot of different food types of food, and people, I think they come here to try a lot of the food, and also, some people they come here because they like the music and the movies.
Uh,
Yeah, but
K-pop
I think a
is
lot of
popular right now.
K-pop, right. Um, but for most, I think they come here to enjoy the food, Korean food.
Awesome,
Uh,
awesome.
yeah.
Can I get by in South Korea speaking in English? A lot
Mm.
of Do a lot of people speak English there?
The younger generation, they probably do pretty well, I think. But most of them, a lot of them are pretty shy. So sometimes they might just run away. But for the most part, I think it's probably fine speaking in English, especially like the big tourist areas. They most of them probably speak English. Most of the staff there, right, in like the stores and restaurants.
Cool,
Um,
awesome.
yeah, but if you go into like the rural or suburban areas, maybe, right, maybe
I
less, right?
see. That's cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I've, you know, I know a lot of people who would like to learn Korean, and
Mm,
it's awesome actually. They say, especially
mm,
compared to Chinese, Japanese,
mm,
Korean,
mm.
easier than those languages.
Yeah, definitely. Much easier, actually. Yeah.
Mhm. Do you intend to learn other languages besides English and your native
Mm.
language, Korean?
I actually want to learn like French.
French. Cool.
I like all the languages that are based in Latin. You know, Spanish, French. Well, what else? Like Portuguese. But yeah, I don't have like oodles of time to learn all of them. So maybe in the future when when I have time, I think I want to learn more languages. Yeah, me too.
I see. I'd like to
Yeah.
learn Mandarin,
Mm.
Mandarin, Chinese.
Mandarin, yes.
Yeah, it's so
Mm.
important nowadays. It's like English,
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
it would allow us to do a lot of things. To go, yeah, to go mainly to China, but
Mm.
talking about business, it's so
Mm.
important. So yeah,
Mm.
so I'd like to
Definitely.
learn Mandarin,
Mm.
Spanish. Spanish, it's similar to Portuguese.
Mm.
What else? I'd like to learn French. French is
Mm.
good as well.
Mm.
But I've been studying more English
Mm.
because I like it. I love English. I think it's so
Mm.
great. I like the way English sounds, and
Mm.
yeah, it's great. I think when we like something, we
Mm.
really put more effort into it, and
Mm.
it becomes natural. I don't feel that I am studying English. I feel that I'm having fun right now. I'm speaking with you, expressing my thoughts, and
Mm.
cool. That's cool. I have a method to study English every day. After
Mm.
after I had waking up and done everything, I
Mm.
study a few pages of my English book, and then I
Mm.
usually read the news every
Mm.
day, every single day, and I can learn new words.
Mm.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, of course. Learning new words. Do you read a lot of books too?
Not yet. I'd love to start reading books in English, but I'd like to build up more vocabulary because I don't like,
Mm.
you know, taking breaks all the time to look words up on the internet or in the dictionary. I like to read, uh, what is the word I'm looking for? I don't like stopping, to look words up.
Mm.
So that's why I have been studying every day to learn new vocabularies and to be able to read books.
Mm.
But once
Mm.
I feel confident enough to read books,
Mm.
I will read a lot of them, such as Harry Potter,
Mm.
Percy Jackson,
Mm.
a lot of books. Do you like reading? Do you
Mm.
like reading?
Yeah, I like reading. I just don't have time these days though. But yeah, definitely reading books. It's always very exciting. I also have like the ebook which I use to read. The like the what do you call them? The ebooks, right? I have the Kindle reader which I can use. So yeah, but someday I want to be able to read books without thinking anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, because these days I'm just preparing for like an exam, and I gotta study and stuff. But yeah, maybe someday I'll have just free time to read books without needing to think about anything else. Maybe, right?
I
Um,
see. I see. And
yeah.
besides reading and studying languages, what else do you like to do? Do you like, you know, playing sports? What do you like to do?
Hmm. I also like playing games. Computer games or
Awesome.
like console games. Yeah, they're very fun. But also I enjoy like going outside, riding bikes. It's these days the weather is very nice to ride bikes in Korea.
Yeah,
So
awesome. And
um,
it's
it's
healthy.
like a fall weather. Yeah, it's also healthy, right?
Yeah,
And yeah, oh yeah, I also like to do like the home training at home.
cool. That's awesome. Especially
Yeah.
when you said you like to play video games. I also like playing video games. I have a PS4 and
Mm.
I have been playing God of War, you know, the new one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and
Very nice.
as they intend to release the next one in 2021, I'd like
Hmm.
to catch up on the game and feel updated to know what
Ah,
it is about.
are you going to be buying the new PS5?
Oh my gosh, that's a good question. It costs a lot of money in my country, even though it
Yeah, I
only
know.
costs $399 in the United States. You know, the version without the disc. In
Hmm.
Brazil, they include so much taxes, and
Mm. Yeah,
I
it gets
can't
really
afford
expensive,
to
right?
buy it. Yeah, I can't afford to buy it.
Uh,
What about that in South Korea? Do the games usually
South
cost more?
Korea. I think it's probably the similar price. But Korean children, they're not very interested in console gaming. They're mostly interested in like the PC gaming. So, but in Korea, right now, like PS4 costs around 150, 250, yeah, $200 in Korea. Oh, the Pro version costs around $400, I think. 300. So it's not that expensive, right? It's I think it's similar. It's priced similarly to like the U.S. or
You know,
the North
just,
American, right?
I see. Just for comparison,
Mm.
for example, the PS5 will cost $399. In my country, it will cost 4,499 reais. It's my currency. So
Mm. And
it,
how much is that in U.S.
it's insane.
dollars?
It's insane.
It's insane.
Yeah, especially, oh my gosh, I can't afford it. You can buy a motorcycle, for example. You can
You
buy
can buy a motorcycle with that money.
exactly. You can buy a motorcycle with that money. So yeah,
Oh,
it would be
wait.
like in dollars 865.
Oh, so it's almost like double and more than double.
Yeah, more than double.
Oh.
But I don't like, converting money because you earn money in dollar and reais. It's completely
Mm,
different. But yeah,
what's like the minimum wage in Brazil right now?
okay, you're gonna be shocked, I think.
Oh
The
no.
the minimum wage here, it's 1,045 reais. So
Uh-huh.
PS5 will cost 4 times the minimum wage
You mean this minimum wage is per month?
per month. Per month.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Would you
So
buy
that's
a
why it's very
PS4
expensive.
if you earned that amount of money?
So you gotta work 4 months to buy PS5.
Exactly. Per month.
Ah, I see. Yeah, the
Per month.
minimum
Yeah.
wage, right? Minimum wage. It's very low in
Yeah.
Brazil.
Yeah, it is. Fortunately,
Mm,
we are going through political issues, and
mm,
it has a huge impact on those prices and
mm.
everything.
Right. Yeah, comparing
Yeah,
that to the minimum wage and the cost, yeah, I can see that it costs a lot. 4 months of wage.
yeah, it
Yeah,
does. It
of
certainly
course.
does.
Because the
And what
Korea,
about in South Korea?
yeah, South Korea
How much
per
is the
month,
minimum wage?
we earn around let me see, in Brazilian dollars, so 85,000 times 8 times 5 times 4, uh we earn around okay. Plus our minimum wage right now it's around 6,300.
6,000. 6,000?
6,300
But
real.
in reais? In real, mais currency?
Yeah, and that's like
Oh my
that's
God.
and that's like not counting like extra